We've seen Jinu, we've seen Choi, but now it's time to see Igris and Cha in global. And not only to see them, I mean to summon them. We got a total of 226 paid crystals. Actually, I think it's probably only 225. But we're able to go in on this banner, and hopefully, I'm begging Yamapi to please let me walk away with Igris in this video, man. The goal really is to get Igris, try to get Jinu, and then call it at that. If I can get Cha on the way, that would be kind of cool. That's like the only other character that I kind of somewhat interested in, even though she really only has like niche capabilities here and there. But either way, I still just really want Igris because of the mono dark support that he provides. Not only the mono dark support, but the spirit lineup that I could be running with him later on seems very fun. So yeah, I just hopefully we can walk away with Igris here. We're probably gonna be doing the paid multis here. I gotta check the equips real quick. Hold on, let's take a bit of an intermission, I guess. I don't think I'm gonna do the step up, to be honest. Maybe for the elixir, but everything else here, I'm not really sold on it. So here we go, man. Going in with the paid multi. We kind of got absolutely shafted on the first part, just gonna be honest. So I'm hoping that we can walk away with something in part two. There was a bit of a delay there. Usually delays are good. It depends on, how they're coming, but in most situations, delays are good. 5-star animation, lightning, looking good to me. Maybe, just maybe, hold on. Okay, I think we're getting 2. Yep, 2 5 stars. First one is going to be Clyde, unfortunately. I didn't see any other like rainbow come off of any of the other golds, so I'm almost certain this is just a, not really bare mins, but a lackluster multi. We're going to skip right here. Yeah. We go with the next summon. Come on, man. Please, bro, please. Now it's up to a 50-50. Oh, please, bro, please. I don't got a quarter here, but I would flip one right now just to kind of predict it. Oh my God, here we go, man. Here we go. Please, Lord, please. I'm begging. I'm on my hands and knees. Not really, but I would be if I wanted. But actually, I don't want to be on my hands and knees right now. Oh my goodness, is that 3 of them? 3 of them. Bam, bam, bam. Oh, another 5-star, lightning, lots of lightning. No congratulations or anything. Didn't even see Ganon, unfortunately. And we're getting 2 5-stars in this. I'm skipping. I doubt it's anything good. Yeah, Est and Grand Brave and the big 2-6. We're down to our last paid multi here. This is tough, chat. This is very tough. Let's see what we get, though. Going in with the paid. Nothing. Okay. Oh, man, dude. I think this might be a time where we just have to pity Igris and walk away, man. I really hate that, but I honestly believe that's what we're going to have to do here. We got 2 5-stars again. We got Roy. Unfortunately, Roy didn't come through for us on the Roy animation. But yeah, I'm almost positive we're going to have to... Yeah, dude. Oh, man. We need 7 more multis to technically pity him. Oh, my gosh. Actually, we can kind of get him at a bit of a discount. Hold on. Wait. Well, I say a bit of a discount. It's really not a discount. I don't know why I said that. It's the furthest thing from a discount, to be honest. I just want you to know I'm having to take a very long break from summons because your boy got a new bank account and I was just using my new debit card. I did 1 transaction on the account, which is summons you guys just saw, and now it is not working. I call them and they're like, yeah, so we blocked your account from like this stuff happening. I'm like, all right, cool. Because I tried to buy off of the website, the Grand Summoner's website, the token site. I was going to do like a 99-cent pack because, it gives you like 100 crystals just to kind of like do some multis so I don't have to spend like the full amount, right? And they're like, yeah, it just didn't match your spending patterns. Well, I want you guys to know that this is like a brand new account. And they're like, are you sure you spend on Google? Is that you? Yes, it's me. Who else would it be, man? I guarantee you right now, I'm about to drop a big one. And it's gonna freeze my card again. And if it does, chat, we're just gonna have to come back to this later. All right, let's do this real quick, man. We got 250 paid. Let's see what happens, man. I'm hoping we can walk away with Igris here because we can get Igris and then we can pity Jinu. That would be the best case scenario. I'm just gonna let you guys know now. I doubt it's going to happen. I mean, maybe it will, but overall, I doubt it. And we got shafted. You hate to see it. My whole mood is ruined, man. I don't even know. Like, I was planning on doing a whole showcase after this and stuff if I do get them. My whole mood is, like, completely ruined because of that whole interaction. Oh, my goodness. Jumping through literal hoops just to get my freaking card to get back on. I understand it's all security, but come on now. The woman... The woman I was talking to literally asked me the same question. I kid you not, 6 times. I'm like, oh my God, man, it's me. For the love of God, come on. I'm just frustrated, chat. I really am. I'm out here frustrated. We got a gold touch. You know, this is probably going to be the most anticlimactic pull whenever we do get them, because I just, I'm done with it. I'm sick of it. Bare mints to skip. Look at that. Rags to not today, man. Please not today. Whole lot of hoopla on this one, man. Whole lot of fucking nothing. And mind you, chat, I just want you guys to know, they did not lock my account for wanting to spend $100. No, that's not what they locked it. They locked my account for trying to spend 99 cents. They said it didn't match my spending patterns. I guess I wasn't wailing hard enough. These people, man. If this is what I'm going to have to deal with in the future, holy, I can never stream another summon session, because if I do, it's probably going to lock my account after the first summon. Here we go, man. Last paid multi. Unfortunately, got shafted. Didn't get anybody. You hate to see it. 3 5 stars, all dupes. Look at that. You love it. I'm gonna try this again. Never mind. I can't get the pack because it's saying that I bought it too much. I didn't even buy it once. Look, it's even telling me right here. Bro, it's fucking provoking me, man. What the? Oh. So like my theory was that I buy the $1 pack, do the last 2 multis, pity Igris, call it a day, right? But because of that whole fiasco with my bank, now on the Grand Summoner's website, it's saying that I can no longer purchase the pack, even though I have not purchased it once. Like, I don't have 100 free, and if I click restore, I mean, no information to purchase. I mean, come on now, there's literally nothing. If I check my email, they did not send me an email specifically for the 99-cent pack. So now, I don't know if it's going to let me buy a 99-cent pack, which means I'm going to have to spend like $50 just to finish out this, and I really don't want to do that. So I think what we're going to do, if this video is delayed and it's not up instantly, you know, I don't know if this video will be out today, and today being Wednesday. If it's not out today, then it will be out Thursday. I'm just going to give it a few hours, come back to it, and hopefully I'm able to finish the summons, and then we can do a little showcase of Igris and everything else. But for right now, your boy's going to go take a break. I'm going to go chill, and yeah, I'm just overly upset at how that was handled. It's like the woman I was talking to was like an AI, but it wasn't an AI, but like she was talking, you could clearly tell she's just reading off a script, and it's like, oh my God, dude, can you have any humanity in your voice? Jesus. Either way, let me take a step back for a second, have a breather, and I'll be back in a few hours. Gentlemen, I didn't even show you guys the last 2 summons because, like I said, it's been a few hours since I actually summoned Showcase, because I just feel like I'm not going to be able to do it justice right now, so the video is going to be a bit delayed, but I am going to show this on screen at least, me pitying Igris, because, you know, we're here now. We made it. We did it. I didn't want to do this, but, you know, beggars can't be choosers. Even though I had to pity him, I'm overall glad. I really wanted Igris. I don't think we're really going to be wailing anytime soon, to be honest. Like, ReZero comes out in a month. That'll be the next time I think we really fork out something. Yeah, literally, like, just for this, I mean, the next big banner that I'm looking forward to would be Simon, and that's probably gonna have an Alk summon, so hopefully I'm okay with the Alk. Fingers crossed. Let's do this real quick. Let's actually limit break Igris and get him ascended, and then we'll be coming back to this in a few moments to show him off. Go into my items and go into my max elixirs and actually ascend my goat over here, Igris. And there we go. There's the man, the myth, the legend right there. It's an entirely new day, but to y'all, it's only been like 2 seconds. So we've only got the boy Igris, and now it's time to use him in a few different things. But first off, his ability, slapping him on any team gives everyone on the team 4 arc gauge per second all the time, which is fantastic for literally anybody. It doesn't matter if you're at in-game, if you're just started playing, this is an incredible passive. Then we have his true art, which buffs up his arc gauge and the leader unit's arc gauge by 300. He can do this a max of 2 times. This is very good because it just jump starts whoever that leader unit is, maybe helping him out in a nuke composition, or if we're doing more sustained content, then just making that leader kind of be a whole lot faster. I would say arguably the next thing would be the DR. The DR is going to be very good. Unfortunately, Igris is not going to be able to solo tank for the team, but he is another DR addition, so I really can't complain about that, especially for Dark, because Dark doesn't really have too many at the moment. Don't think that like this is a Shiro or this is like a beta to an extent. If he had a barrier, maybe he would be a lot better, but even with the defense slots and the DR, he needs a bit more, a little bit more help to make sure the team doesn't die in harder content. So just gonna give you guys an idea of who to use Igris with. Igris is gonna be great with any character that has a ratio passive. Anything that states this, damage up 1% for every 100 of total attack and defense, or sometimes it just says total attack. So we're gonna be using Saito Hajime to kind of show this off. But of course, you know, another character we have on this team is actually Okarun, and you see here he has it too. This is what damage boost level 1 is. But let's just kind of give you an idea of what you'd be doing with Igris. If you have his true weapon on, which by the way, highly recommend you get it, you can instantly start with 100 arc gauge. It's pretty cool, but look, we can use the true art here and use the true art here. Now Saito Hajime and Igris are setting at 300 arc gauge, and also he gave a dark damage buff to Saito, but you know, that doesn't really matter. But look, now we can use Igris' super art here. That's going to lower the enemy's physical res by a pretty substantial amount. And then we also have the true art coming in here from Saito Hajime. We'll also use the crit res debuff, even though we don't necessarily need it. And look at that. Instant damage. Let's see how much damage we actually dealt, though. And we look at the damage. 172 million from Saito Hajime. Saito already hits extremely hard, but with a character buffing up his attack just by a huge amount instantly, like Igris. Not to mention Okarun is stacking that attack as well. We also have a dark damage up from Igris, and we have the physical res down, literally hitting all 3 marks for Saito Hajime, and that's with one super art. He hit for 172 million. Like I said, with any character in the game that has this ratio passive, it doesn't matter if they are a human, it doesn't matter if they're a god or whatever, those are going to be who are best with him, which surprisingly, if you have Jinnu, you can use those two alongside each other, and they work perfectly with each other. Literally, like, this is what I was telling you guys, that Jinnu becomes an actual character whenever Igris is beside him. Because he already hit hard, but now that you have Igris on the field, oh yeah, damage is going to be absolutely insane. One thing that sucks, though, about this man Igris is that in multiplayer, you can't necessarily target who you want to, right? I think that's one of the biggest issues with his buffing mechanic. If you were able to target like whoever, he would be so much better if you could just focus on literally anyone on the team. But since he has to be pretty precise, it kind of makes it where it's like, oh man, not really the best case scenario, right? But since he has to like focus only on the leader, it limits him a little bit. Also, if you look at a lot of tier lists right now, you may see that Igris is, for some people, maybe a little low. He's only A+ for, I think, on like the GSOD tier list, which is understandable because Igris is the best whenever you have him alongside a character that has a ratio passive. If you're using a character that does not have a ratio passive, then it's not like Igris is just god-awful, but he's definitely not as strong as he would be. Now, I will say whenever he is beside a ratio passive character or a character that, you know, you can really utilize his whole kit with, I think he's arguably one of the greatest characters in the game. He's just doing so much for that one character, and more than likely, that character can just kind of carry the rest of the team. You know, here you're seeing it with Oi right now, and Oi's just going to kind of pop off and do crazy stuff the entire time. We're going to pop off the super art one more time here to make sure that we have all of our stuff, and then Oi's going to deal so much damage. Unfortunately, we don't have the crit anymore with Oi, which shouldn't really be too big of an issue. We are going to use the true art here just to make sure that we don't get clapped up. And what we're going to do here is that we're going to use the true art to lower the enemy's crit res with Hoka, and then we're going to use the true art with the GOAT Igris, and then this is going to allow us to have full arts, and then we should pretty much be in our super art again with Oi, possibly, hopefully. I mean, hopefully we don't get clapped here, and we actually like can't do this. Okay, yeah, we can. Okay, there we go. So we should still have the attack buff, which hopefully we do. We can also use the super art here to make sure that we get the crazy attack up from Sayaka, and then I don't think Oi kills. Oh crap, Oi didn't kill. I think Oi didn't kill because he lost his damage buff, or his attack up, or accuracy, my bad. Jesus, this is not good, boys. This is not good. Please, Sayaka, don't die on me yet. Okay, he's gone this time. Absolutely, he's gone. There we go, just like that. A little bit sloppy there at the end, but you guys get the point. Any type of ratio character just loves Igris beside them because you're getting that huge amount of attack buffing. If they're a dark unit, you know, it's even better. Saito Hajime is probably arguably the best character to use him with right now. As you see, Oi hit for 35 million, but you can really do this with damn near anybody. I think one thing that would have been cool, which some people may not agree with me on this, is if his super art had a stacking mechanic. Not that he could efficiently stack it, but it would just help him out in like team play, because him reducing the enemy's physical res by 150, imagine if you could use this alongside someone like Ultimate Paladin Roy. Hopefully you get by now, Igris is a really strong and solid character. This is like the perfect example of what people wanted from crossover units. Whenever we were like, we want a character that's good but not broken, this is who we were talking about. A unit like Igris, where they're very strong, especially utilizing them alongside ratio characters or whatever. It makes him look so prominent. I think especially if you're running him alongside Jinnu, it's going to look very impressive with a lot of different things. You can let Jinnu and Igris be on the team, and then you can throw on like some type of damage mitigation character, then some Arch Jinner, and there you go. Like, you're just going to let Jinnu and Igris kind of handle the whole fight while the other two just support the team, right? Very fun stuff here. Very cool. I am extremely excited to see like the rest of the spirit lineup later on, you know, once we get Jane and everybody, so we can utilize him alongside them, because Menace is another character. Let me actually pull her up. We didn't show off Menace in this video, but Menace is going to be a beast with this guy. She is another character that has that ratio passive right there. So imagining using her alongside Igris in the fairy team, or, you know, if you got the problem child, using him alongside, well, I say the fairy team, my bad, the spirit team coming out later on. He's constantly stacking attack and physical damage. Like, come on now. That team is going to be so nasty once we do get Jane eventually on global. Either way though, Igris is a beast. I love him. He has his flaws, sure. He's not the greatest character that's ever been released, but he is a very good unit. Very, very good and very strong. Either way though, thank you all so much for hanging out. It's been your boy P. Tell me down below if you guys managed to get Igris. If you did, congrats. If you didn't, reset is gonna be crazy. That's all I gotta say. The reset will be insane. Thank you all so much for hanging out though. And last but not least, you guys already know, don't forget to drink water.